I know my tarot cards really well because of Persona. It taught me something. I think that this is an anti-piracy thing, but I think it's been disabled in all of the games, right? I don't think it matters what you input here, but you're supposed to look up a code in your game book. This game doesn't have music as far as I know, so I'm going to be playing some light piano music in the background. That'll be nice. Add some shit here. This is as far as I've gotten in starting to test the game. One sunny day, a light-hearted fool strolled along a hilly path whistling a merry tune. A long wooden pole was slung over his shoulder, and attached to it was a cloth bundle which carried his life's possessions. I can see how this was a Mac game. It's like an Apple II. What a marvelous afternoon, he exclaimed to no one in particular, pausing to appreciate the lovely countryside. Soon the trees parted, and the path led to a small clearing, ending abruptly at the edge of a treacherous cliff. But the fool was undaunted and kept at his swift pace, steadily approaching the sheer drop. Your folly is most curious, a voice boomed. Have you no fear of death? I scrolled a page. Just as one lead dangled over the side of the cliff, the fool hesitated. Who dares to interrupt my errand? He demanded impatiently. I dare, the bright yellow sun replied. Well then, the fool considered, I seek the 14 treasures of the world, and I am told that a man who strays from his path is lost. That may well be true, spoke the sun, but I fear that you're already lost. Take this map as my gift. It will aid you in your quest. In a flash of light, an aged parchment appeared at his feet. At last, a path to follow, cried the fool, happily taking the map. Perhaps, the sun murmured, yet things are never as simple as they may seem. The fool had already run back down the hill and did not hear the sun's parting words. Oh, and now I'm scrolling to more... Interesting. So these are all different cards. I've tried the sun. Whoa, what's this? I like move these? Oh, geez. Huh. So I have to, like, reveal all of them and then make the right path, I guess? Oh man, I don't know if I have enough information for this. I assume the story is a clue for what you should be doing here. Every card's a puzzle and the sun is the end game. I can't do anything there yet. Okay, thank you. Further along, the fool came to a wooden wheel. I'm guessing I get the other pieces of the map here. Like all the blank spaces, I'll end up having a full map that I can put together with clues from the other stuff. That's cool. This is all made by one developer, I assume, right? Further along, the fool came to a wooden wheel mounted atop an old tree stump. A wheel of fortune, he exclaimed. Perhaps it will tell me of the 14 treasures. He gave the wheel a spin, and after many long turns, came to a rest on a set of jumbled letters. And unfortunately, the fool knew of such magic and was unable... The fool knew nothing of such magic and was unable to decipher its meaning. Select a card or yield. Old man 0, fool 0. Okay. Maybe don't pick death? Maybe the goal here is to figure out the rules of the game. Old man 9. Old man yields. Royal pair beats the high priestess. Is this based on an actual game you can play with tarot cards? Because I don't know how to play tarot if there's a game you can play. I guess you could learn it through brute force here, right? Dark pair beats council pair. Interesting. So I guess the only way you learn how to play this game is just lose to him over and over until you realize what some of the combos are. That's crazy. Like I said, this game's a little bit older than I am. There's only one other game we played that's that old, and it was Lords of Midnight that Game saw Stratton. You don't know the set, but the sets appear to be connected in some way, right? Yeah, so that time, like, World was my high card, and the other things didn't have anything to do with each other, I think was what's going on there. Yeah, royal pair beats mortal pair. So the Empress and the Hierophant are a royal pair. Strength and the Chariot is a mortal pair. Okay. This is really cool. I get it. I like it. I don't understand the rules yet, but I see what they're trying to do and you figuring it out. Death was just a high card there. Council pairs, Hierophant, and Justice. So I guess what you would do here, and I might try some of the other puzzles, you would like pull up a spreadsheet, or you would have a piece of paper and you'd write down every pair and what it beats, and you'd figure out what the hierarchy is through brute force and persistence. I really like that. This is absolutely a game, Mercury. Very soon he came to an aged stone monument set upon a carved pedestal. It was a model of the world. At last, the fool exclaimed, running over to the globe and searching it carefully. There must be a clue to the 14 treasures here somewhere. Yes, the world suddenly replied. Praise be, he cried, leaping for joy. Please, I am in haste. What can you tell me? Yes, the world repeated. The fool scratched his head in bewilderment. You say yes, yet nothing more? Yes was its final word on the matter. There are so many countries. Okay, alright. Cool. Wait, seriously? I must have highlighted an extra letter without realizing it. This game's really cool. Thank you for sharing this, Nodovan. I had never heard of it. It's one of those, like, more important than it is good, but it feels really important. Like, what a cool way to do a game that has all these little interconnected puzzles. Big fan. Poland. England. Netherlands. Oops. Probably get chat to help me a bit with this once I've gone through all the obvious ones. Romania? Huh. Oops. Can't deselect something it looks like. Spain and Portugal. Okay, so now we gotta go up, down. I don't know if there's any. Don't think there are anything that would be diagonal, right? Yugoslavia. Yeah, I can't highlight. Italy's next to Poland? Oh, I did miss it, thank you. Down, Austria. Finland. Represent. I mean, coffee is clearly... Czech. Oh, really? Oh, Czechoslovakia. Okay. I didn't see Republic, but gotcha. Dating itself. Germany. I like how this kind of gets harder the more ones you've uncovered. It's easy to start ignoring those letters. 4 to go. Switzerland is right here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it gets harder and harder to see them the more you've already selected it. It's interesting. Turkey uses the R. In Netherlands. Oh, I see. I passed that. Thank you. I don't know. I missed that. 2 to go. Albania. Greece is left of Turkey. I see. I missed it. That's fucking teamwork. Alright, so is it like mark it when I clear it? Which one was that? Was the world, right? Ah, okay. So the little icon next to it goes away once you've solved it. This is super cool. I like this game. He followed the cobblestone road and discovered that it ended at the entrance to a maze of tall hedges.
Marstead. Where? First try.
I gotta rip off some of these puzzles for Dungeons and Dragons, right? I would not go in there if I were you, warned a woman tending to a garden of 9 star-shaped flowers. No one has ever found their way out. Well, the fool pondered, since you are not me, then it must mean that I should go in there. He disappeared in the maze and very quickly found his way to the exit. Wandering winds, I cannot feel a breeze. Okay, I see. Okay, alright. I don't have to click each time, I can just click and drag. And that's like teleporting, but I'm uncovering the map as I go. I got it. I'm just gonna like spam and try to uncover as much of the map and as many of the warp points as I can. I'm guessing one of the warp points is necessary to progress. I should just follow the right-hand rule, right? But my goal here is just uncover as much of the map as possible first. Impressive. This was one where you might want to get out a pencil and a piece of paper too, so that you can like draw where each of the winds take you to. So I'm wondering if you need to use the winds to exit the maze at some point. It's very possible. Oh, there's 3 there, yikes. Some TPR Final Fantasy piano reductions used with permission. I highly recommend that you buy it. He's a really cool dude, TPR. Yeah, that's the one. It's also easy to get stuck here because you can... There's those big areas that don't have walls. You can think you haven't explored it yet. Now, does your progress in a puzzle get saved? If like I'm like, okay, I kind of want to take a break from the maze and try a different one. Is it going to remember the walls that the winds that I uncovered, or does that all reset? It's double winds, right? The mazes are rarely long. Okay. I guess I don't know where the exit is, like what my goal is. Maybe going to the top of the map? Should explain the current placement of stuff. And remember which warps go where. I can try to use that to my advantage, you know? Oh, I see the exit now. Thank you. I didn't even notice that. Good looking at it. It's probably a really circuitous path, right? Be my guess. Oh man, there's a whole lot of winds there, huh? Oh, so close. Okay, so I have to go all the way around the top left corner to get out. Gotcha. Yeah, Taro. Doesn't work. Oh shit. Huh. So I'm trying to warp to get up to that corner, I think. Right? There's not a way to get out of there otherwise. Unless it involves going into one of these winds, which I feel like I had done before. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So it's the middle wind in the bottom left. Ah, but that doesn't get us outside of the maze, does it? We gotta get to that wind in the far top left. If you guys are watching at home, if you notice a wind that I step on that takes me somewhere productive, namely the far northwest corner of the map, and I don't catch it, let me know. Just speak up. I'm trying to get to the exit on the east, but I think I have to be outside the map for it to work. Which involves being up here. Hey, there we go. Alright. Feeling better about this now. Okay, alright. I get you, game. Up and around. Oh, they're all ports? Oh, that's awful. Why are you so cruel, game? That's fine. Okay. Thank you, wall. This looks right. I think this is right still. Try to hug the wall as much as we can. Oh shit, okay, alright. We're getting there, we're getting there. We got a bunch of walls uncovered there. Oh, why is that? Do you know how to get through it, Johan? One of these ported me. We need to be on the other side of that W in like the dead center of the map. Wait, is this right? This might be right. Okay. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Go. Shit. Okay. Center W is a good one to go to. Yeah, I like this game a lot. The cue ball. You got this, cue ball. Oh shit, I moved too much. The winds randomly teleport you around? I thought that they were predictable. I guess not. I inadvertently revealed another W. I knew that that one was already bad. Right? Propagate. This down. Okay. Now what? Down or right? Down, down, right, down, down, left. Fuck yes! This game is the tits. I would not go in there if I were you. Warned an old man tending to a garden of 10 star-shaped flowers. No one has ever found their way out.
Got this, Marstead.
Just done so from the other side, the fool boasted. That cannot be, the old man snorted, for if you had, one of the land's lost treasures would be found. Not wishing to argue the point, the fool continued onward. Interesting. I guess the thorns are already done after having exited, right? Strength! Excuse me. Disheartened, the fool wandered toward a small cave in the side of a sloping hill. As he peered into the darkness, a fierce lion leapt out of the shadows and pinned him to the ground. "Stop, my pet," a voice commanded, and out stepped a beautiful woman in a white silk robe. "I am Strength. Why have you come here?" As she petted her lion, the fool eagerly stated the purpose of his errand. "Ah, but such a task would take an era," the woman advised. "And you cannot help me?" the fool replied. "But I have. It is you who does not listen very well." Does not listen. Oh, geez. Okay. I think I get it. So there's a bunch of duplicated symbols here. It's probably like a background, right? Try to get the edges. The edge pieces are probably the easiest to start with here. And the bottom pieces. Oh, those must be the top, actually. Makes more sense. Okay, so anything that's got black is at the top. This guy. This some more. Okay. Alright. I see how the different eyes are different pieces. Sure. Alright, where's the other black parts? This game is super cool. Feels like this is the kind of thing that I would have had in school. Okay, so that's probably the edge, right? Those are probably both edges, I would assume. Maybe this isn't right. Maybe they are meant to be on the bottom. Let me try the opposite ones here in a second. Maybe like gold is supposed to be at the top. That's probably pretty important right there, right? No, it makes more sense. These got to be at the top. I guess there's just a weird, like, edge to it. Far corners. Right, because then this guy has to go here. This guy has to go here. And then this must transition into being... Okay, so one side is day, one side's night. Maybe is what they're going for. I feel like I don't have enough pieces to solve this. The orange and black is the main picture. Oh, am I only trying to, like, put together the picture in the center? Huh. I see what you're saying, I think. So the other stuff is just like extra. We don't want the Egyptian stuff, I guess. Got it. Okay, I think I'm getting it now. Sorry. I don't know where they're supposed to start. There's the frame. It looks like a frame, but that explains why I can make. It's probably like the eyes on one side. Okay. I feel like I don't have enough pieces for this to be, unless if it's a much smaller picture than I think it is. If it's like in the dead center. I might move on from this one just because it'll take a while. We'll see. Yeah, maybe it's just really short. Bet that's it. And there's something big on top of it. 3 middle rows are the orange-black picture. Yeah, I can see that. don't know what the E is meant to signify. I still feel like there's a piece missing here. Right? I guess it's all black. Okay, there we go. So you just have to figure out how to compile this now. There should be like 2 black pieces here. There we go, that's the ticket. Right, let's pop everybody up a step. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Yeah, thanks for the tip about the orange parts being... I guess they're pink to me. Like a peach color. It's like multiple pieces at once. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, so whatever's going on here, we should be able to compile it, right? This looks more right. Maybe not, though. So that goes over this way. No, it doesn't make sense. I guess there's a little bit of a clue in that there's an edge to the map. I thought that was just a glitch before. But I think it has to match up with that. This looks like that could be correct. Okay, and the rest should just solve itself, right? Top would be like daylight. All the gold ones up here first. Ah, okay, so this isn't a help too. So it's probably eyeball, eyeball, sun in the center. Hi Ben, are you so furry? I can't be sure, because I know that this part down here is partially wrong, right? Wait, I think that these need to be filled in, these. Okay. Just helping. Okay. Alright. Should go here. There we go. Okay, so that should help me to solve what this is supposed to look like down here, right? So this goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Let me finish this guy down here first. That'll make this easier. This is a cool puzzle. I get it. This has to be right? This one has to go here. Oops, here. Or here. There it is. I think the walls are in the wrong place, though. They're swapped. No, that's not right. That maybe? Yeah, okay, alright. So we just gotta figure out how this is supposed to look now in the center. This looks pretty correct. Yeah, right? Now, how do I turn it in when I think I'm done? Oh, they give you a little clue. I don't think anything's wrong here. Bottom eyebrows are checked. There we go. Wandering away, the fool returned to the task of inspecting the sun. Victory! I love the puzzles in this. Returned to the task of inspecting the sun's parchment, but sadly he could not make any sense out of it. Further along, he met a page who stood in the middle of the road, admiring his polished wooden walking stick. This is indeed a fine staff, the fool complimented. Yet I am lost and I desire your assistance. You know how to read a map? Now, fear not, answered the page, not taking his eyes off the walking stick. I am lost also, and I seek the pyramids. Pyramids? Where are they to the south? Oh, why, they are to the south, the fool pointed out. See, the middle one is inscribed with the letter E. So it is, dashing off in that direction. Naturally, this did not help the fool at all. Okay. Cool, so like, certain puzzles unlock additional puzzles. Like, we wouldn't have gotten the Page of Wands without doing the strength one, I assume. Oh, what's this one? Find the hidden letters below and enter them into the blank boxes. Hidden letters. M-O. This is an M. It's an O. It's a V. N, maybe? I guess I see a B in there. That's his legs. That one's pretty tricky. Yeah, solving individual puzzles, which unlocks the sun map, which is the last step, right? Yeah. If anyone has people can help with this one if you haven't solved it before, or if you don't remember the solution. We have to find hidden letters in this picture, and then it'll probably unscramble to make some kind of phrase. It's probably like I'm trying to think what other like 2-letter and then 3-letter words there are. Yeah, I think I see a B there. To the B. If it is to the, I need to find where the T is. I think it's west. That's a W. See if I can figure out why that is. Yeah. Where's the E, though? I figured that one out just because I knew that the first 2 words had to be to the, because what other, like, 2-letter and then 3-letter words would you have? Just then a great white horse galloped up to him. You can use exclamation point hide loot effects. It'll still go through chat relay. I still won't be able to see it. He just won't be able to reply to you. Just then a great white horse galloped up to him, carrying a fully armored knight. Quickly, have you seen a page come this way? Yes, he went to the south to seek the pyramids. South, the knight puzzled, but the pyramids are to the east of us. See? The middle one is inscribed with the letter X. The fool saw that this was so. It was then the south is now the east. I met him further back. That is good. The queen shall reward you, shouted the knight as he galloped away. Yeah, RSTLNE, exactly. Oh, I love these cryptograms. These are the best. Okay. Oh man, I used to do these in the newspaper all the time. They're fun. I'm pulling up Notepad here. So FBUMSFF equals sadness. Let's go through and fill in those letters. So it's RSYY. I guess I don't have to type it out over here, can I? I can just do it directly. So F's are S's. But we have to keep track. Okay, it's helping us with the key at the bottom. I appreciate that. Oh, and it automatically changes all of them for you. Okay, got it. Understood now. U is D. M is N. And then F is E. Okay. So let's think about this. What words? That has to be was, right? W-A-S, there's no other three letter. I guess it could be has, too. What about if we do? Let's try was for now, and we can come back and make it. Has. Let's see. This is probably the. Oops. T. H. And he was something. The something. I mean, maybe. That's the only letter that makes sense there. This is like a song or something. Well, he's something, something, something. This is probably A, right? Wait, no, it can't be. So it has to be I? Yeah. And this one's not the or and. It could be but. But I but. Yeah, I agree. What other three-letter words are blank blank T? I guess it's blank ET, so it could be bet. Pyramids? Oh, sure. Let's see that. Let's see what that gets us. Alright, yeah, so it's met. Well, he something. I met a something in my travels. He was. Yeah, so much nicer than just drawing your paper erases. I love these. I think O is G. I met a page, that's right, we just saw that in the story. Well, he vegan. He began. Well, he began. I met a page in my travels and he was seeking the pyramids. Haha! This game is pretty cool, I gotta admit. I think I can save my game too, I hope. If you want to put this on subblock again, or it'd be pretty funny to add to the voting spreadsheet. I just put a random number on the how long to beat estimate. I couldn't find anything. I even tried to find like a YouTube video of somebody playing it. I'm not stopping, I'm just making a save really quick. On the way, he picked a bright yellow sunflower and presented it to the queen. "It is beautiful," she whispered, stroking its spreading petals. "It will not bring back our most treasured possession." "Oh, Marty, you're so clean." Another cat really quick. I fed them on the last break, so should be feeling better. Not want war, but when the swords stole our royal wand, we had no choice but to retaliate. I thought the war was over, the fool pondered. Surely your royal wand will be returned to you in due course. I would like to believe your kind words, but I fear for the worst. We can probably figure something out, Raker. Or, Nodovan, sorry. We're a pleasant country folk, not warriors, and even as we speak, the other kingdoms betray our trust. If only my son, the page, would come home, my heart would be lightened. The fool considered this for a moment. Well, he began, I met a page in my travels, and he was seeking the pyramids. I told this to the knight who was searching for him. Praise be, the queen cried out. You have brought me much happiness. Please, take this magic word, clack. C-L-A-C. And may it bring you eternal happiness. Eagerly the fool wrote down the magic word and skipped out of the castle merrily. I can't move the center, huh? Queen of Wands. Rearrange letters to create 3 words that read horizontally and 3 words that read vertically. Ah, that's cool. Okay, so and is going to be somewhere. And so it'll be was. But was has to be oriented somewhere where I can still do and we'll get ace somewhere too, right? Okay, and there's only one A. The and might not even be an option, I guess. Wee. Sin. Okay, so we gotta do was somewhere, and we can't move C. So let's try it in every possible direction. We've learned a bunch of words here with sin and ace. I guess it doesn't have to read in a certain direction, right? Which is probably where it gets tricky. Win, yeah. Wee. Den's would be one too, right? It's close, except des and set are not a word. Down here? Like C. But I can't get ace then, right? Ace has to be one of the ones, because like AC... I mean, what other possible word could we spell with the C in the middle other than ace? It doesn't have to be diagonal. Ice. Win. Was. If anyone has a guess, feel free to speak up, as long as you don't actually know the answer. Yeah, so I think the middle is pretty locked in. I don't know if we're allowed to do it in different directions. Wan is a word too, but we think we want was in here somewhere. Was, ice, win, ace, then this is a problem. Wad's also a word. As a reminder, we need to spell 3 words horizontally and 3 words vertically. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we can try to think about different ways we can spell ace, assuming it has to be left to right and top to bottom. I don't know if we're allowed to spell it backwards, because that would change the solution. Saw? Okay, because wed is a word and sin is a word. But then we need to get den, right? What if we swap them all over? No, that's not right. Has to be left to right and top to bottom. Okay. This is super close. End. Oh, you saw it? I don't know where I would do end. If you want to get so the A, I, and E's are all correct. All the vowels are in the right spots. I guess that makes sense. Because so is a word too, right? Oh, do. Sad, do, sin, ice. Meant to do that. First try. The narrow path led him to a grassy plain, and that's a cool puzzle because it's really easy to get stuck in a certain manner of thinking and be like, oh, this is the word that I have to do. It can't possibly be another one, right? The narrow path led him to a grassy plain, and there he saw an immense wooden staff mounted upon a stone pedestal engraved with the letter S. Aha, the fool shouted, the royal wand has been returned. You're mistaken, little one, the statue replied solemnly. Here I have stood for many generations. I am the symbol of his lordship, the king. Oh my, the fool stammered, following the path once again. This must mean the royal wand is even larger yet. I could not imagine such a thing. The royal wand, so hot. Okay, so there's not an actual quest for the wand, is that right? Okay, some of them are just story, I understand. What was the Wheel of Fortune again? Oh, this game. Yeah, this one I'd need to take notes and figure out what all the combinations are, I think. You have to, like, deny him a combo. Figure out what the high cards are. I like this one a lot, though. It's clever. Alright, let's try a different path here. Temperance, maybe? Yeah, how did To the East work, loot effects? I thought there were, like, hidden letters somewhere in the picture. Will continued on his way and came to a stone bridge that crossed a crystal clear pond. Floating over the water was an angel who had a jeweled chalice. I'm Temperance? Why have you come to this place? Again, the fool stated the purpose of his errand. All things in moderation, the angel commented. You're too eager and have missed much already. You must take a sip of my mystical waters. Keep putting words in red and I'll write them down just in case. Oh, interesting. So it wasn't just looking at the picture and trying to find hidden letters in the image. Gotcha. Anything else? Disheartened, the fool wandered toward a small cave in the side of a sloping hill. As he peered into the darkness, a fierce lion leapt out of the shadows and pinned him to the ground. Stop, my pet, a voice commanded, and out stopped a beautiful woman. Oh, okay. We already saw that one, I thought. So I guess Temperance was... scrolls into a separate quest, maybe? Oh, here we go. A sip is all you need, spoke Temperance. The fool found it rather odd that the three who had offered their advice so freely had nothing of importance to tell him. 5th anniversary. Is it wood? Eighth anniversary. God, some asinine shit, but hey, we can, you know, do material anagrams. I feel really bad if you were a kid, but I'm sure you could figure it out eventually, right? Feather? Leather? Is that a thing? Your leather anniversary? Goofy. What's up, loot effects? God, is this a material of some kind? This one just isn't jumping out to me for some reason. It's got a Q in it. There's only so many words with Q's in them. Yeah, right. Quiet. Quiet sour. Quicksilver? No. Oh, turquoise. Nice one, Joe. Yeah. I don't know why I just couldn't see that. God. Red urn is highlighted. Maybe we need to collect all these like key phrases in red. Yeah, I got that it was all materials. The word turquoise isn't my. So usually when I look at an anagram, I can just do it immediately without really thinking about it. But the word turquoise is not part of that program.exe for some reason. I don't know. Beyond the pyramids stood a quaint peasant village, and here the fool met a jubilant party of townsfolk gathered in the street. In the middle of the crowd was a beautiful wedding canopy attached to 4 oaken staffs. Yeah, I like that puzzle too, because you could have, even if you don't know anything about wedding anniversaries, you might be able to figure out the materials. Because the first few are easy enough that you could, like wood, you could brute force, right? There's few enough letters. Red urn, my red urn, have you seen it? He asked the perplexed fool. A red urn, he puzzled? Is not red a gaudy color for an urn? It is not an urn for a funeral? It is our custom at such an affair, the man sniffed. There's to be a wedding between our kingdoms, and everything must be just so. Now have you seen it? The fool assured the man he had not, and went on his way. The fool paused to admire the fresh vegetables in a nearby shop. I am uniquely not good. Probably find some though, right? Words that stand out. If you see a word here and I skip it, feel free to speak up. Try doing left to right first. If I pass my mouse over it and I skip it, go ahead and just tell me. Oops. Munion. Rhubarb. Why did that one show up? And one of the ones up here that I inevitably skipped didn't. I know, right? I didn't do much farming in Stardew Valley yet. Eggplant. That's a rhubarb. Squash. Cauliflower. Okay. Lentil. Broccoli? Yeah. I should do this in order, I'm gonna... I want to give myself a scallion. Scallions are what people on the East Coast call green onions, right? I always confuse scallions with scallops. And there's something else that's like that too. Carrot. Again, if you see me mouse over one and I don't select it, feel free to speak up. Bagel. Final answer. Potato. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Asparagus. Leek. Ian cabbage, okay. Thanks. Missed that one. Where's asparagus? Or did I already get it? Oh, that threw me off so bad. Beans. Parsley. I miss parsley too. Asparagus goes through. Holy shit, man. That'll going through tomato. Thank you. Where to go? Good looking out, as they say. Let's see. Turnip. Oh yeah, I see it now. Sorry, I had somebody pinging me. Artichoke is the R in celery. Cucumber. Now, where's cucumber? Oh, I see it now. Aha! Bad yam. I think it's correct, right? I'm sure we can go back and read all these again later, though. Nearby, a group of 5 boys were fighting with slender hickory staffs. Bad yam, they shrieked back and forth. Why are you fighting over something of so little value, the fool wondered. He sold us a crate of bad yams, one cried out. We want our money back. But you left them in the sun, another yelled back. I will not reimburse you for your stupidity. Not wishing to get involved, the fool made his way past the crowd. Yeah, this game's pretty cool. Oh, jeez. Select all the buttons in the correct order to reveal 2 words. New gun? Huh. Not sure I understand the pattern just yet. Okay, so it's always the same pattern. That's good to know. Okay. Alright, so each button does something different. This reverses the order. This adds an N. Let's see if it always does that. Hold on. Adds an N to the left. So 2 equals N to the left. 1 equals reverses the letters. Keep pissing me here, figure it out. And it's like 2 words, okay. 3 adds G space to the left. Yeah, got that. Adds an E to the left, E to the left, E to right. 5 is N to left. I think it's new something. And then we have to reverse it at the end. So let me make sure I got all my rules correct here. So we're going to do every combination of something 2 to figure out if 2 actually puts an N on the left. It does. Okay. Definitely does. I thought it was new gun. But that would require not reversing it, unless if I reversed it on the first step, which is possible. So it would be skip the reversing step. The G is always going to be in the left, so I don't think that's correct. Unless if it doesn't flip the whole thing. What all is it moving? Should be UN, right? Yeah. Right. We're at time, so I'm going to go ahead and save, but I really like Fool's Errand. This game's cool. Thank you for sharing it. Would never, ever, ever in a million years have played this without streaming on Twitch. So thank you all for joining in and helping with the puzzles there. That was a lot of fun, too. I'd be down to play more of it if we can all agree on a reasonable how long to beat for it. I'll be back in a few minutes with Uncharted 3 as the next Subwalk game.